this now because otherwise I will probably forget. But yeah, today is the first day of the 7,007 days writing challenge. This is also my first video in a while. I know I have a video mostly edited and stuff that I've just never uploaded because life happens. I've been working full-time in a daycare for about a month. It's a lot. Understandably, I have been really tired a lot, but that being said, I have been starting to get back into the habit of writing because I have this novel concept that I really want to work on, and I just, I need to write. If it's important, I need to make time for it. So I've been writing on my breaks a lot of times at work, and honestly though, if I'm going to make this challenge, I probably need to also start writing when I get home from work. But the problem with that is that most nights of the week I have Bible study or ballet class or something or other. So we'll see how this goes. I do have hour-long lunch breaks, and it usually only takes me about 30 minutes to eat and get my food heated up. Not in that order, obviously, but yeah. So I'm excited. Thank you to KBK for reaching out and inviting me to do this challenge because I haven't done a challenge like this in a long time, and I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah. So day one of the 7,000 writing challenge, and after not having to use my computer at all today, it is somehow already dead. So I have to write on my phone, but I don't have my outline and I don't remember what happens next, so I have to try to remember. So this is not a great start. I can't believe my computer's dead whenever I literally just charged it yesterday all the way and didn't use it at all. It's just been sitting in my backpack all day and somehow it's already out of juice. I think I need to get a new computer. But anyway, so I guess I'm gonna sit out here and just type on my phone and try to get 7,000 words, but we'll see. Well, I only got about 330 words written, but it's a start. Yeah, not bad for being typing on my phone, which I feel like is not nearly as effective, but yeah, back to work I go. It's after work. I did make time to get some writing done. I'm at about 800 words, and it is almost 10 o'clock, so I may call it here. We will see. I could write more, but I'm also trying to balance, not wearing myself out too much and things like that. It definitely did help me calm down, though, because, I was pretty stressed after work, and I realized I was behind on training and some things like that. So it was definitely helpful to, have something to do that wasn't, a work task, because, it was to the point of the day where I needed to be winding down for bed. So that was good. I'm going to go get some food now, and I may write some more, but if I don't, I think 800 words for today was pretty good, even if it wasn't quite my goal, so yippee. So I charged my computer overnight, came out here to work on it, and it's still somehow out of charge, even though it was 100% when I took it to work. So I think my laptop is just getting old, and therefore dying really quickly. Or it's glitching and it doesn't realize that it actually has plenty of charge. It just doesn't like not being plugged in. So I guess I'm typing on my phone again today. Yeah. Which means I also can't access my outline to see what I'm supposed to be doing next. But it's fine. I'll figure it out. 480 words. Good start, good start. Let's see how many I can write tonight. It is currently 8:15. My plan was to write about 1,000 words tonight to catch up on the fact that I've had a couple days where I only wrote 500, but it's also 8:15 now and I haven't started yet. So we shall see. I'm gonna try to at least write some, but life just keeps happening and I'm making time to write. So that's the most important thing, is I'm writing. I'm just not writing as much as I really should be for the challenge, but I'm still writing. So I'm not gonna say should because I'm doing a good job. I'm writing more than usual. So that is good. Yeah, let's see how much we can write. We were getting to the good part. Oh, also, do any of y'all that write fantasy find that you just kind of end up doing a lot of accidental world building as you're writing, because as you're describing scenes, you just throw out words and phrases as they come to you, and the world, the finer details of the world start to build themselves, the vocabulary that the people use that are phrases unique to the world. Maybe that's just me, but I just am typing and I come up with phrases like a snow-woven shawl. Oh, okay, I guess the winter fae have magical magically chilled clothing. I swear I have a degree in English, but they have like magically chilled clothing that's woven of snow to keep them cool in the summer or something like that. And like all of a sudden that's a thing in the world, even though it was just a phrase that I threw out while I was writing. I don't know if that's normal or if that's just me and my not super planned out world building ahead of time. But that's been a fun thing that I've noticed. Okay, so I did a total word count for everything I have gotten done so far during this challenge, and I'm at about 2,700 words, which means I'm only 300 words behind having written 1,000 words every day so far, right? It started on Tuesday, Wednesday, and today's Thursday. So yeah, that's really good. I still don't know if I'm being realistic, if I'm gonna be able to keep up the goal, because I have a lot of stuff this weekend, and not quite sure when I'm gonna have time to write, except in the evenings. But that is my plan, to write in the evenings, as long as I am not completely and utterly dead in the noggin, which so far I have made time to write 2 nights this week. So yeah, this is going honestly better than I thought it would, considering just how little time I have, especially because I do have engagements a lot of nights and just a lot of different things. To be fair, normally tonight I would have an event, but I was not feeling very well towards the end of work, so I decided to just stay home. But then after some rest, I was feeling well enough to at least write a little bit more, so that's good. But I guess this goes to show myself, if nothing else, that like, yeah, you can make time to write decent chunks of words every day if you just really prioritize it and make time for it on your lunch breaks, a little bit of time when you get home, if you are feeling up for it. Like, it can happen, because, you know, I made excuses for so long, even when I had more time, honestly, of like, oh, I'm so busy, oh, I don't have time to write, but really it was just that I wasn't prioritizing it. I am sorry, not sorry if I called any of y'all out, I guess, because we're all guilty of it. And maybe you really are, like, too busy and don't have the brain power, or, like, it's okay, too, if, like, in this season of your life, it's just not, like, super important right now, and there are other things to take precedence. That's okay, too. That's nothing to feel guilty about. I think I've just had to learn to be honest with myself when something is not making the cut of stuff that's important right now. But right now, writing is making that cut. So, yay. Exciting. Thank you for coming to my random reflection monologue at 8:50 p.m. at night. Well, I wrote almost 800 words today, which is pretty good considering I had stuff this morning and I have stuff this afternoon. So, yeah. My current word count for this document, not including the about, give me a sec. It is including the approximately, math, 350-ish words that I had already written before starting the challenge, is about 4,600 words. Oh, hold up, I can just do word count of the one part that I've already written after starting the challenge. Why do I think so backwards sometimes? Sorry. But yeah, I've written about 7 chapters total. And there are parts that I wrote and then was like, oh wait, no, I'm gonna change the plot. So I rewritten them, but I'm still counting them towards the word count because I still wrote them even though I'm cutting them now. So, sorry, this is taking forever. I have written a total of 4,273 words. And that is over the course of, let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So 5 days. So I am about a day's worth of work behind because I should be at about 5,000 words. And I'm only at 4,200 or 4,300. So I'm about 700 words behind. But I'm still doing much better than I thought I would for being working full time. So that's really exciting. I wrote about 1,000 words today, but unfortunately I was still 800 words behind from previous day. So I'm still behind. So probably won't make the challenge, but I'm still gonna keep trying. I did get 1,000 words done though, so that was really good. I'm coming to like a point where it's like kind of right before the start of Act 2, I feel like, and it's like you gotta keep plugging along because I keep hitting obstacles and places where I realize I need to go back and fix something because it's gonna make a plot hole, and I'm world building a lot of like finer details as I go, and it's just like, it's a mess, but I gotta keep going. Just keep going. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We write a lot. So I'm super late making this video. I think it's been at least a week now. But I've calculated and my grand total word count for during the 7-day challenge is 5,616 words. I did not make the challenge, but that's okay. I got a lot of words written, and I've made a lot of progress on my novel. I've realized a lot of things. For example, the world building is super fun and is going really well, better than I thought. But my main character is actually worse than I thought and has not enough personality and is not as interesting or relatable as I thought. So, it's funny how when you start a novel, the things that you thought were going to be super hard or sometimes straightforward, and the things you thought were going to kind of sort themselves out are kind of like, eh. But anyway, that's writing, and I've missed this. I have not been writing as much since the challenge because I have written so much I needed a quick break, but I'm planning to start writing on my breaks again at work. So yeah, thank you, Kimmy K, for this fun challenge. It helped me get back into writing. And if you have stuck around to the end of the video, let me know what your current work of progress is, what it's about. You don't have to share all the details, but give me the spark notes, and I can't wait to hear about your projects and what you're working on. I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that may be. Goodbye.